Morning, everyone, and welcome to week 2 of block 2 of the off-season strength training program. We will continue on with TRX today. It's same routine as we did last week, but we're going to focus on this in this block is actually to increase the number of reps that we're doing. So a lot of the difficulty is just going to come from the additional reps. So we will start, as we did last week, with warm-up set, which will include a bunch of the exercises from our first round, and then we will move on to the main set. We will do 4 exercises roughly in each set, and then repeat those through 2 times. So we're getting less rest in between the same exercises. We'll move on to 15 reps for the exercises for almost everything, with the exception of the single leg swimmer starts and rows, where we'll do 10. Last week I did give you the option, instead of going to 12, to start with 8. So if you started with 8 last week, then this week do 10 of everything and just a couple less of the single arm and single leg ones. With that, let's get going. So we'll start with a nice long warm-up set. It's early in the morning, so I definitely like to take my time getting going. I know some of you are doing it later in the day, but it's always good to get yourself warmed up before you start moving too much. So let's get going here. And no, one of the downsides to using YouTube Live is it doesn't let you look at the camera before you go live. So I'm still figuring out exactly the right setup in this room. Okay, so that's not too bad. All right, so let's start with the golf swings. So slight bend in the waist, slight bend coming into a slight bend in the knees, and one arm up, keeping your vision down. And just as a reminder, you're not grabbing the straps, but rather pushing against them, letting the motion come from your core rather than from your hands. And with the warm-up, we'll do sets of 8 of everything, slowly working your way into the motion. So 3 more on each side. And 2. And 1. Okay, on to the next. We'll go looking up at your hand. So same basic motion, but as you look into it, you'll be able to open up more, get a little more into your lower back. Two to go. And last one each side. Okay, let's go to both arms. So reset in between, finding your position and pushing up and over. And last one each side. All right, let's turn it around so you're facing out. We're going to go into the walkouts, opening up through your chest. So just step out, 1 foot forward, pushing forward, stepping back. Switch the foot that's forward. press and step back, taking your arms out into a wide position, first foot forward. And step it back. Wide position, second foot forward. And now into a T position, first foot forward. And same arms, T position, second foot forward. And let's run through that again. So going back on top, first foot forward. And arms up, second foot forward. Arms in a wide position, first foot forward. And second foot forward. And arms out to the side in a T position, first foot forward. And T position, second foot forward. Okay, straps under your arms or go over to the countertop. And we'll go into the calf raises. So nice tall body, back up your feet until the heels are just on the floor. And then from here, roll it up for a set of 8. Start warming up your feet and your calf muscles. Okay, 2 to go. And for 8. Okay, let's turn it around, taking it to back extensions. So off the straps, these are the deadlifts. So grab your lighter weights. And we'll come down now into pike position. Take that brief pause, stretch out, push up with your hips, drive yourself back up to nice and tall. And we've got 3 more. And for 2. And last one. Okay. Coming back to your legs now. And we're going to move over to hip openers. So for this first one, knee is up. And you're just coming in and out. Using the straps or a wall or the counter just to give yourself stability. I would much rather have you hold on just a little bit, even though I'm just using a finger on each side. And then to try to do it fully balanced and not go through the motion, right? So it's just nice in and out, warming up your internal and external rotators through your hip area. Okay, switch sides. That's for 6, 7, and for 8. Okay, standing hamstring curls, making sure your quads are lined up with each other. And raise that leg back, aiming your heel towards your glutes. Activating your hamstrings, stretching out your quads. And make sure as you're raising your foot up that the quad on that side doesn't go forward. Okay, switching sides. Two to go. And great. Okay, let's go into back leg extension. So standing tall here, raising your leg back as it naturally goes. Working on a big muscle in your glute. And that's for 7 and for 8. Okay, switch sides. For 6, 7, and 8. Okay, two-legged squat. Regular squat, toes facing forward, feet hip width apart. Take down your seat in the chair. Nice and tall through your upper body. Okay, 2 to go. And let's move to the mid row. So here, hands are right at your armpits, elbows sticking out a little bit. So on the straps or with your weights, and slowly bring yourself down. And since this is a warm-up set, you want to go light with the weights if you're using your actual weights, or with how much your body weight you're carrying with the straps. So you're not quite as angled. Just get the muscles to wake up so that they can take on the challenges for the rest of the workout. Okay, 2 more warm-up exercises. Next one, back to your legs, is the wide squat. So holding your countertop or gently holding the straps, and take a seat down, pushing your knees out to the side. And that's for 6 and 7 and for 8. Okay, back to your arms, palm up, tight row. So with the weights or the strap, elbows are super tight to your side, body tall. Or if you're doing with the weights, you're in the bent over position. Either way, core is engaged, and drop it down. Core engaged and flat back. For 4, 5, 6, and 7, and for 8. All right, that is the warm-up set. Grab a quick glass of water. I'm just going to adjust this camera a touch so you can see my feet a little better. And let's get started with the main set. So we're going to start facing out. So if you're using the straps, lengthen your straps out so they're hanging about 6 inches from the ground. you're off the straps, this first exercise is with the weights. We're doing the rollouts, so off the straps, you sort of up and press back. On the straps, facing away from the anchor, handles on the straps, and back yourself up a little bit. And from here, just pushing forward and stretching out, keeping your core engaged. So I really want you to think about pulling navel to spine. If you don't, tendency is to end up with an arch in your back, and we don't want that right now. We're working the core and we're working your upper arms. We're going to sets of 15 today. Keeping the tempo quick but controlled. So let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, straps under your arms, going to the inverse squats or over to the countertop. Put yourself in a lean position. Feet are just over hip width apart, keeping your momentum forward. So you're staying on the balls of your feet, looking ahead of you. Come down, accelerate out. 15 here. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, back to the arms. Wide push-up is next. So on the countertop or on the straps, hands are double shoulder width apart. Hands are going to stay right where they are. They don't move. Everything else moves. So coming down, pushing up. If you're using the straps and you find that you're having a difficult time with this one, because there's definitely more instability with the straps. First option is to step forward a little bit so you're not carrying as much body weight, or to widen your stance a little to add some stability from your feet. If it still doesn't feel right, if it's bothering your shoulders, take it over to the countertop and do it there, or a wall. Body nice and tall, holding position. And we're at here 3, 2, and 1. Okay, straps under your arms, going to the swimmer start, or back over, hands on the countertop, facing the countertop. Get yourself into similar position to the calf raise. You're actually probably a little deeper than that, so that your front foot is already up off of your heel. Reach back with the back foot. And as the back leg starts bent, or you can start straight, whichever feels comfortable for this first one. Either way, you're going to come up, kick straight back behind you, and you'll end up in that bent position as you come down. Taking the first few to find your balance, shift around your position. Need to. We're doing 10 of these, so that's already halfway done. For 5, 4, for 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, bring both feet together, and then switch, second foot back. 10 on this side. 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, back to the rollouts. Just get my fan going here. Okay, with the weights, the arm raised chest, press backs on the straps, rollouts. So setting yourself up, pushing against the straps, and come out. And the range on this one is just from shoulder height to your ears. That's your maximal range. You would adjust difficulty by stepping further back to make it more challenging, or step forward to take off some weight. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, inverse squats are next. So straps under your arms or over to the countertop. Get yourself in the angled position. Feet are just over hip width apart. Staying on the balls of your feet at all times. Bend back and accelerate back out of it. We've got 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, wide push up. Hands double shoulder width, keep them right where they are. Come down into it and press up. Okay, 5 more. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, straps under your arms. Swimmer start, last one in this first round. So hands on the counters or straps under your arms, step it back. Front foot should be far enough back that it's already off the ground. Bend your back knee. Accelerate out, straightening both legs. Imagine yourself diving into the pool. For 7, 8, 9, 10. My son is just learning how to dive into the pool from the blocks. There's just a few belly flops going on right now, but that's not what I'm trying to imagining. That is making me laugh a little, but I'm trying to imagine going sleek into the water, flying out, getting started on a fast 50. For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and for 10. Okay, that's the first round. of exercises. So grab a drink of water and then come on back and we'll go into the next round. Okay, so for the second round, if you're on the straps, shorten them up. So about a foot off the ground right now. Even a little shorter is fine. We're going into, for the legs, it's lunge, set lunge, and then step back lunge. And for the arms, we're going into high row and then the single arm row. So if you're off the straps, get the weights ready that you want to use here. And we are going to start out with the high row. So here, elbows are high. Hands, elbows, shoulders are all at the same height. And then keeping a nice tall body, drop yourself down, or with the straps. If you're off the straps with the weights, you've got that bend at the waist, stabilizing your core, flat back. Keep the elbows up high, so we're working more through your shoulders, upper back, tops of your arms on this row. And let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step lunge, one leg back, a nice long stance. You're on the ball of your foot on that back leg to let you get into that long stance. Upper body is tall, gently holding the straps or the countertop, or if you want, you can be off of both of them. You can even hold some weights to make it more challenging. So just drop yourself down now, and here you go. A couple keys with a good lunge is one, to have that nice long stance to begin with, and the second is to really focus on dropping your upper body straight down like someone's pushing your head. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. All right, those last few were a killer. Okay, switch sides. Second leg back. Get yourself set up. And bring your body straight down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, going into a single arm row. So off the straps, grab a heavier weight. On the straps, going to single handle mode. Let's take the strap on the right, put it through the triangle on the left. Take your new strap on your right, put it through the triangle on the left, and give that one a good yank. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, practice it, because it definitely works better this time, but you can also just grab the 2 lower handles. But it's not as scary or complicated as it seems right at the beginning. So we're going to start with the single arm row, elbow tight to your body, other arm up, because I want you straight, square to the anchor on this one. And drop down. Nice long motion, really pulling your shoulder back. And we'll do 10 of these. So we're carrying more weight either with a heavier weight or by doing this with just one arm on the straps, carrying more body weight at the same angle. Maybe 2 to go. 9 and for 10. Okay, let's switch sides. Set yourself up, nice side elbow. Break this up into single arm or single leg. You really see if you have different strength on your sides. It's often the case that we do. But I do want you to use the same weight or the same body angle on both sides. Because if you step in or go to a heavier weight on the stronger side, it's just going to keep getting stronger. Okay, and last one. So if anything, you hold the weights on both sides, but you do more reps on your weaker side to try to even things out. See that tendency a lot on the straps as people tend to walk in or try to make it more challenging with the arm or leg that feels good, and just keep perpetuating the differences if you do that. So, all right, back to the legs now. So we're doing a step back lunge. And as a reminder on this one, you're going to step back into the position that you go to on the set lunge. Then do your lunge down and step forward. 15 here. Okay, 3 to go. Okay, last one. I seem to have a visitor this morning. Good morning, Cameron. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay, switch sides. Other side. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, back to the first exercise again. So we're going back to the high row. So with the weights or the TRX straps, everything is up, shoulders, hands, elbows, all at the same height. And this is one you really got to think about, because as people get tired, they start falling the form. This is definitely, I think, the most challenging of the rows for most people. I'll spend a lot of time holding our arms up in this position so our muscles aren't used to this. That's a really good one for swimming, strengthening up your shoulders. Let's go 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, onto a side lunge. One leg back. And from here, drop it down. Quick but controlled. If we've done the exercises through months, it's a little easier to come through quicker on that second time through. Okay, 3 to go. For 2. And for 1. Okay, switch sides. Second leg back. 15 here. For 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, let's go single handle mode. Okay, give that one a good tug. Make sure it's tight. Off the straps. Use your heavier weight. Keeping yourself square. Nice long range of motion here. Just let your body drop back. Let your arms fully extended. Bring it in, elbow tight. You notice I'm working pretty hard against the gravity. I'm not letting myself drop like this. You waste the opportunity to work on strength if you do that, and you risk putting too much pressure on your joints. So keep it really controlled. Say that TRX, really weight training, is the anti-momentum. Everything is controlled. Think of constant motion, going around a bend rather than quick starts and stops. 2 to go. And for 10. Okay, switching sides. Set yourself up on this side. Again, same angle as before, same weight as you used on the other side. Even if this side feels weaker or stronger, try to keep it consistent. Got 5 on this side. And last 3, 2, and last 1. Okay, take your handles out of single handle mode. Now we're going to the step back lunges. So just gently using the straps or the countertop or without anything if you prefer. And step back, touch forward. That's 3 to go. For 2. And for 1. Okay, switch sides. And then your second side. Step it back. Find your position, adjust as you need to. Nice tall body. Okay, we're at 5, 4, 3, for one. Okay, round 2 done. Grab your water, and we'll go on to round 3. Straps can stay right where they are for this last round. Okay, so for round 3, we are doing in your arms, biceps and triceps. And then for the lunges, we're doing the lateral, so the side to side, and the crossover, the curtsy lunge. Okay, so let's start with your arms. Bicep curls are first. So with the weight standing tall. Sitting on the straps. So here's your end position on the straps. Hands are at your forehead height. Off the straps, you're lower than that, doing the curl. If you wanted to, off the straps, you can also go at this height, but you'd use a much lower weight because now you're starting to bring in your shoulders a little more as well. So pick your variation and come on over here. Set of 15 of these. Keeping your body really tall, right? We've done quite a few exercises now at this angled position for your upper body. The biceps by far are the one is the exercise that people tend to get the arching in the spine, trying to carry more weight. Please do not do that. Really focus on staying tall, navel to spine, always pulling it in. If you're feeling it in your lower back, you're doing something wrong. I want you to feel it in your core. Your core is helping you come up. And of course, in your biceps. I might be doing a couple too many here. So if you're counting and you're off for me, stop when you're done, but I have one more right here. Okay, going into the side to side lunge. So toes are facing forward, gently touching the straps or the countertops, or going off if you prefer. And lunge over, so we're staying in that set lunge. So feet aren't moving, just bending the knee. Other leg stays straight. Toes are always facing forward. So especially if you have a tendency to turn your toes out when you walk or stand, keep peeking down to make sure that the toes are staying straight forward. Body as tall as it can be. 3 to go on this side. For 2. And for 1. Okay, let's switch sides. Make any adjustments if you need to. Knee lines up straight over your toes. Let's go 5, 4, for 3, 2, and for 1. Get back to your arms. We're going to do triceps. So tricep kickbacks, or tricep extensions on the straps. So handles together. Elbows stay in tight on these. And push back, adjust as you need to, but remember that your body position is super tall. It just rocks back and forth from your ankles. 5 right here. For 4. And 3. 2. And last one. Okay. Back to your legs, cross-over lunge. Okay, as a reminder to set this one up, easiest way to do that is to go reach back into that regular lunge and then start swinging your leg out to the side. How much you're swinging is going to depend on how open your hips are. Keep your front toes facing forward. If you start facing them diagonal, then all you're doing is doing a side lunge in a shifted position. So keep the front toes facing forward, back leg is swinging out. As you lunge down, I have my right foot forward here, so my right knee is going to come in so that everything is straight up and down. So if I'm looking down at it, I can see my big toe straight over my front foot. I've got enough room in that back leg that the knee falls there gently. And right here is where I'm working, outside of my right glute, in addition to the quad. Upper body nice and tall as always. That's for 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's switch sides. Leg back, then swing around. Find your spot. And that left knee coming in. So if I'm looking at you or you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you want the knee over your ankle in every direction. So forward and back and side to side. We've got 5 more on this side. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one more time through those, then we're done with the main set. And we'll just have the cool down to go. So back to your bicep curls. So grab your weights or straps. Remember, this is your ending position. Nice tall body. Bring it down straight. So none of this, okay? Or this. Nice and tall here. Like your body, you're always standing. You start standing, you end standing. You're just standing on an angle. That's it. Just how much weight you're carrying if you need to. Find that right position so that you're challenged, but can complete the reps while maintaining form. That's for 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, set lunge. Nice wide stance, toes facing forward, and lunge over to one side. Using the countertop or the straps as much as you need them, but as little as possible, okay? So nice loose grip if possible. Keep yourself tall. I do like using something though, because it helps you push your body back into a straighter, taller position than if you're doing this free. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Okay, switching sides. 15 on this side. That's for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, final arms, triceps. Okay, so right here on the straps, handles together, keeping your elbows in off the straps. For this, and really for any of the rows too, if you prefer to do them in single arm mode, one at a time, if you feel better with your stability that way or how you're getting it set up, you are always welcome to do that. I put them in with both arms so that we follow the same tempo, whether you're on the straps or off. But if you decide to do anything one arm at a time, just go ahead, pause the recording so you can get the second side done, and then turn it back and follow on. Okay, 3 to go. And last one. All right, let's finish it up with the crossover lunges. So swing that leg back, lunge down. Front knee lines up with your big toe. That's what I'm seeing when I look over. We've got 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switching sides. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. All right, that is the work for today. We just get things stretched out a little bit. So grab your straps or off the straps. We'll do the walkouts. This time holding things a little longer. So arms up, looking forward. And same arms, second side. Bringing your heart rate and your breath back down to normal now. Coming out in the wide position. Pushing forward. And switch sides. Same arms, second foot forward. Arms out now. In the T position, press forward. And second side. And let's just take it back and finish with windmills. So now feet are wider and hip width, arms out to the side, forming a 5-pointed star. And come on up and just nice and stretch. This works just as well off the straps. Woo, and I fell over. I got so into it there. I love this one. Just bring it down. Really relax things. Nice stretch. And this is where I'm going to leave you today. Go ahead, keep stretching things out as much as you want to. And hope you enjoyed this workout as we continue to make things more challenging over this set. So next week we'll come back and we'll be up to 18 reps of everything. And that'll be the highest rep in the block before we take it down for the final recovery week. So have a great day, everyone. As always, reach out if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Coach Reem.